Greetings, family. It's another beautiful day in Hawaii. We're going to continue talking about this here Iraqi dinar investment because it's getting more and more interesting every day. Um, it's just a quick little review. We know that the IMF came out a few days ago and just blatantly put Iraq in the position where they are now internationally recognized because they are Article 8. I mean, the authors are the ones that verified it. Okay, so the next thing we said is look for the CBI. So today, well, we said look for the CBI and they'll do a press conference. They're going to start telling the people what's going on. Well, today it turns out that Mahdi, what's up, Mahdi? The Prime Minister, he comes out and he says, well, okay, I got this here person, Allawi. Is it Allawi or Ala Wai? Which is it, Tink?
Allawi.
Allawi?
Mm-hmm.
But here it's Ala Wai, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You see, Ala Wai is a canal where the canoes go down into Waikiki Beach through Ala Wai. So I wasn't sure if they were talking about this here Allawi that's going to become the new governor of the Central Bank of Iraq. Well, thank you, CBI, for telling me that. Thank you, Mahdi, for telling me that. Y'all are voting for him, huh? Yeah, we knew you were. Yeah, you can vote all you want, but that's who it's going to be. Because you see, you were told that that's who it's going to be. By the way, this whole call is in my opinion. I have no idea what I'm talking about. It's a speculative investment. Nobody knows the date. Nobody knows the rate. Now that we've set the foundation, let's move forward. So, yeah, they were embarrassed a couple of days ago. You told them we're Article 8? Yeah, we did. Really? IMF? I thought you were my bro code. I mean, what are you doing backstabbing me? We're not backstabbing you. We're throwing you out of the nest. Enough is enough. Get on out there now. International standards, all the banks mirrored with you. By the way, did you see what the... Okay, let's see if we can find that one. Monetary Fund, the IMF, warns Iraq against current extravaganza. You see, when this happens, there's going to be a lot of lottery winners. A person that wins the lottery usually doesn't keep it very long. An average of anywhere between 1 to 4 years. They blow it. They buy $1 million home, but they forget there's $1 million insurance, there's $1 million maintenance, there's $1 million property tax. There's a lot that comes with that. Lawyer fees. So it's not just $1 million. And then you don't realize, oh my goodness, I don't have the funds to cover all of it. Be careful with your umbrella. And get some good professional help. Get some good professional help. I would say if you have a church, start there. Where else to get good lawyers, good accountants, good CPAs, from a Christian-based organization where you feel good about it. Obviously vet them, make sure they know what they're talking about. You see, when I go back home, I'm going to sit down with lawyers, I'm going to sit down with real estate agents, I'm going to sit down with bank people, and I'm going to show them. You see what the IMF says? Now, do you want to help me with possibly millions? Oh, you do, huh? Okay. Well, then let's get our team together and let's get our plan together as of right now. What type of a spread would you charge me? Really? Okay, well, I mean, we don't know for sure yet, do we? Okay, but I'll write it down and I thank you. You see, I need all the empirical data I can get about what you're going to do with me. My relationship with you, Mr. Bank, okay? I am Mr. Clampett. You are Mr. Drysdale. Act accordingly. Now take care of me, because I'm worth a lot to you. And no more of this nonsense that it's a scam. So, thank you for the spread. What about insurance, FDIC? Was it really? Only up to $250,000? All right, I'll have my people take care of that. And so forth and so forth. You see, the reality. This is real. And if you don't want to be real with me about this, bank officer, lawyer, or whoever. Bye-bye. Got time to waste no more. Extravaganza. Iraq knows they're about to do what they're about to do. You know what I'm saying? And what have they been telling you about the budget? Oh, it's big, it's huge, it's blowing up. Will you stop it? It reminds me of a person that's a lottery winner, and what do? They blow their money. Will you stop it? Be prudent, be wise, be smart with your money. Use money to make money. Don't use money to lose money. Extravagant. And the IMF told Iraq, stop it! Stop overspending! Just because you're about to get a rate with, this, stop it! And that's why they're there. Junior, the training wheels are off, but I'll tell you what, do it again. Do it again. You want sanctions? No. Did you see the sanctions that Trump is putting on some of your people? Yeah. By the way, it's all over Iraqi television. I have a report to you about the television. That is the most beautiful yellow finch I've ever seen in my life. He's just gorgeous. You see that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? Love it. Go ahead and see if you can get it. There you go. He's turning now. Now he's looking. Oh, you're so beautiful. So, anyways, the CBI is preparing itself. Wouldn't you say? Why you need a new governor? Because we have a new monetary reform. What about a lot? He got promoted, and Allawi's going to take over. Yeah. Perfect timing. Oh, by the way, how's your reserves? We told you yesterday. I know, every day, CBI, you're telling me the definition of Article 8. Aren't you? Because soon, CBI, you're going to have a press conference where you're going to tell all the citizens, looky here, we got this, and that. Yeah, you current, and you got to go here and report here and there. Wait till you hear the report I have for you on the ATM machines. Extravaganza. Stop it, Iraq. Just because you got all this money. Don't be doing stupid things. Because President Trump told Twilight News about the new U.S. sanctions on Iraqi personalities. Are you ministers wasting money? No. Can you spell sanction? Yes. How do you spell it? You know that fish in Hawaii here. So anyways, we got more, and it turns out that the Chinese bank, the Chinese bank, what about it? You mean the IBBA, or what was it? You mean the one you told us about, Frank, 4 years ago? The one that's in our notes? The ones that you said that you would, Did you see what they said today? Of course you did. Now, do you see why I gave you that bank and I didn't give you Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Fifth Third, bank? You understand? You understand? What you thought of me as being insane a few years ago. Maybe it makes sense now. Because you're reading these articles. It's fascinating. China, yeah. How you guys doing, Beijing? We're doing good. No problems. You know it's about to happen, don't you? Yeah, I do. Okie dokie. Now, this is the one that really tickled my... I said that last time, tickled my bone. But you see, talking about the mirror banks, they're talking about the private banks. What about the Association of Private Banks? What about it? Well, it's going to really rebuild our country. It's going to explode us. You think so? It's post number 49. There you go. And what it says is the Minister of Planning is saying that the Association of Iraqi Private Banks will have a big business in the reality of the country. You think so? Yeah. The Minister of Planning, he knows. What does he know? Well, he'll tell you later. They'll tell you later. CBI will tell you later. But you see, all these private banks, that are mirror imaged with the private banks inside of Iraq, we're going to explode our country. Yeah. How? You see what they're doing? They're preparing themselves to give you an announcement. Now, what I want to do is I want to tell you that Rakia Television is also speeding it up. All of the medias that we cover and we follow, they are all speeding it up. Christmas in July. This is Hawaii's version of mistletoe. All the private banks that made an agreement with the private banks of CBI. Now don't be thinking that they're CBI private banks. They're not. I already went over all of this. These are individual private banks that have said, hey, we'll hook up with you. Remember the meetings? They came over, they talked, the CBI. We set hundreds of them. Now, inside of Iraq, remember I told you a momentum, a kinetic energy was building up? Well, one of our fireflies reports to us and he tells us hang in there with me. By the way, did you see one of the, I'm not going to say it, but one of the dealers that sells dinars shut down? Another one. That's the fourth one that I know. Interesting. All right, hang in there with me because I promise you this will be worth it if I can find it again. Oh, dear God, please help me. Please help me to find it. Frank, I left you a voice message. Could that be it? Yes, that's it. Thank you, God. What's up, God? You remember I told you that there are, one of our fireflies has two workers whose father and grandfather own markets in Baghdad. Remember I told you that? And that when they would take their money every day to the bank, you know, to get change for their daily activities, one day they're going to tell them, okay, give me those 3 zeros in your bag, but here's the new small category notes. And the momentum is picking up tremendously. Now here's what's going on. These are the people that said, you guys are spot on at KTFA. Thank you. Frank, so-and-so just called and they said, hello, Mr. Frank. Hello, Mr. Walking Stick. We are watching very carefully the things that you are telling everybody. And today we noticed on our national television that the National Bank of Iraq was doing like information commercials telling everyone the importance of the local ATM machines. Telling all the people that are listening that these are the state of the art with modern technology. They're not ready. They're not on yet. And one can do so much more than just withdraw money from them. Didn't I tell you that? Remember? What did I tell you? The new small category notes. The fills. Gold. Remember all that I told you? Yeah. There it is. The national, let me go back here. The National Bank of Iraq is throwing commercials, family, and they're saying, hey, get in here, Iraqi citizens, because we're going to show you the ATM machines now. Yep, and these are state of the art with modern technology. Yeah, the software for the new small category notes. You see, right now the software, this whole cause, in my opinion, speed this up. The software in the ATM machines is only for the lower denons. But at the flip of a switch, in a minute, in a skinny minute, I like that. In a skinny minute, they can flip the software over to the new small category notes. So they're telling them on their a drop of flowers. They're telling them on their television that these ATM machines are now going to be ready for them. It is important that the citizens come in and learn of this new modern technology. One can do so much more than just withdraw money from them. So-and-so, our Firefly, said that they have talked about the ATMs before on the news on their television, but today there was the first time that they went out and they were giving more options on the ATM machine, and even said the ratio of ATMs in the country that started back in 2017, that there were 611 ATM machines back then, but now they're telling the citizens that there are thousands. Look at your notes. I told you. There are thousands of these new ATM machines, including 356 just alone in the Baghdad area. So-and-so's, our Firefly, said also a lot about corruption. News is being plastered everywhere. We're all being told, all the citizens are being told, and they're showing us a list of names of corrupt officials. Many were previous ministers, he said. Our Firefly will call me back later, Frank, and give us a update. I called him back and I said, look, do me a favor. Get to go and ask the bank, the National Bank of Iraq. Hey, I saw your commercial. Thank you. We're excited about that. These new ATM machines, huh? Are they going to be having what you've been promising us? Of course they're going to tell them. But here's the most important thing. Excuse me, National Bank. These ATM machines, when are they going to open? You giving me a commercial to come in to use them? When? When will they be active? Because you're telling me they're not, right? Not yet, right? Not yet. When? So if they can give us a time frame, even then it really wouldn't mean that much. You know why? Because even if they went active, the software is not yet for the new small category notes until they have that press conference. And the press conference is going to blow everybody out of the water. The whole world will know about it. This is not, well, today there was, an elephant that escaped from the zoo and ran havoc all over Mom and Pop's garden today. No, this is national news. It will explode. The things that Donald Trump are doing will be revealed. Nations will say, look. Currencies that shouldn't will say, look. Whatever the case is, this is all in my opinion. And the final thing that I have to tell you, because I like things in threes, I told you two things already, I'll tell you one more thing. They took down the picture of the governor of the Central Bank of Iraq from the CBI today, this morning. I have not vetted it yet, but it is coming from a source that I trust and respect. So with that in mind, I give it to you. The CBI is getting ready to make an announcement that they have a new governor. What do you think that this new governor is getting ready to make an announcement about? In my opinion, the same damn thing that the IMF just told the whole world. Iraq is of international standards. They are Article 8. So there. Iraq needs to own up on it, like I told you, and they are. They're going to. They're preparing to. You can see every day what they're doing. I'd like to talk to you more, but I have to get going. We have some meetings. Yeah, I only like things in threes. I'm not going to say anything more. So with that in mind, let's focus in on the American flag and we'll turn it off. I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. We live in a great country. We live in a great country.